Hello, Wealthy fam. Welcome back to the Wealthy Place. My name is Ada. Watch this video first.
Bear with me, everybody. I'm going to start off today on a little bit of a heavy note, but I promise things will lighten up. The dots on this screen represent an adult life in months, assuming a life expectancy of 90. So if you're 18 years old right now, this is an optimistic estimate of the months that you have left. Take a second to take that in. Probably not as many as you would expect. And I'm sorry to say that it does get worse because about a third of that time is going to be spent sleeping. On average, 126 of those months will go to school and your career. About 18 will be spent driving, 36 cooking and eating, 36 doing chores and errands, and about 27 in the bathroom and taking care of personal hygiene. So that leaves you with 334 months, optimistically, for everything else.
Oh my God. The first time I heard about this concept of calculating hours into days, into how much time our life actually consumes, I think I was about 10 or 11 years old at the time. We had traveled to my mom's village for the holidays, and my uncle, Pastor Polycarp, was preaching. And he said, if as an adult you sleep for 8 hours every day for 7 days, he multiplied 8 times 7, he gave him 56. He said it means that in a week you spend 56 hours sleeping. That is approximately 2 days and 8 hours. 2 days is 48 hours, and extra 8 hours is what you spend sleeping. I was like, okay, so what does that mean? He went ahead to say that if you calculate 2 days every week for 4 weeks in a month, that's about 10 days an adult spends sleeping. Out of the 30 days in a month, an adult who sleeps for 8 hours spends about 10 days out of the 30 days sleeping. Can you imagine that? That means you are awake for only 20 days. That's the things you accomplish every month. You do it in 20 days. You spend 10 days sleeping. As if that's not scary enough, in a year of 365 days, they also calculated to say you spend about 120 days sleeping. Like, I couldn't get my head around it. 10 days in a month times 12 months in a year, that's 120 days is what we spend sleeping if we sleep for 8 hours every day out of 365 days. That is in a whole year. 120 days is spent sleeping. That was exactly what Dino Ambrosi was explaining in that video you watched earlier. He explained that for a 90-year-old man, he calculated how much time he had spent sleeping from 18 years to 90 years, and he said it's approximately 288 months. Do you know how many that is in years? I'll leave that for you to calculate and tell me in the comment section how many years you think 288 months make. 12 months in a year. How many years does 288 months make? That's how much an average 90-year-old man has spent sleeping from 18 to 90 years. That is if you live up to the life expectancy of 90 years. Now, of course, sleep is good. Sleep is physiological. I studied human physiology in school, and we need sleep. The body needs sleep to rejuvenate and repair tissues and cells and all that. However, there is a more deadly virus, something worse than sleep, something that can take over 300 months of that 90-year-old man if he doesn't pay attention to it. And that is what he explains in this part of the video again.
Now, I would be willing to bet that scrolling through TikTok, binge watching Netflix, and playing video games probably did not come to mind. But today, the average 18-year-old in the United States is on pace to spend 93% of their remaining free time looking at a screen. That is not counting time for school. So wrap your head around how sad that is. Imagine getting to the age of 90, seeing this visualization of how you spent all your time after the age of 18, and thinking about all the things you could have done that you did not do because you got distracted.
You guessed right, social media. Social media is free, but you pay for it with your most valuable and important resources, your time, energy, attention, and your money. Yes. For those of us in countries where we don't have free Wi-Fi, we spend our money buying data. And so social media is not free at all because we spend our time, our energy, our attention, our money to enjoy social media. So you think it's free to use YouTube, you think it's free to go on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, X, Facebook. Is it really free? Snapchat. Social media makes you feel updated about every trending issue without being deeply informed about anything. You think you are deeply informed, you are not. You are just updated with the trending issues, but you are not deeply informed about anything. So, am I saying delete your social media account? Well, it depends on what your goal is currently. What vision, what plans do you have? Then it can help you decide whether or not to keep social media. If your mind is always distracted, that is, you are always busy doing nothing, no, busy from scrolling on social media just to know what's trending, what issue is trending. You want to be updated about the latest issue on every platform. You want to get the gist, you want to be the first to share it. Then you are in a hook. You've been caught in the net. You have been caught in the net. Those who are addicted to social media. Some persons, the first thing they do as they wake up in the morning is to pick up their phone to check on what's trending on X. What's the issue being discussed on Naira Land? What are they talking about on Facebook today? Who are they dragging? Who are we dragging? You are spending your life on social media. You think it's a few hours. Okay, calculate those few hours every day for 7 days, times 30 days in a month, times 12 months in a year. Then you can know how much you are really spending on social media. Or are you a person who needs validation from the number of likes, comments, shares, and views they have on a video or on a picture or on a post they make on social media? Then you need a break. Your validation, self-worth does not come from social media. Yes, social media, like the term, is good for socializing, keeping in touch with relatives and family members, but it's not supposed to be a life. Most persons, you see them walking on the road, pressing their phones. They're not even looking at where they're going. You see a group of persons in a room, rather than socializing, getting to meet new persons, learn new hobbies, they are on their phones 24 hours a day. When you are asked to drop that phone, people do not even know what to say to each other anymore. People do not know how to make friends anymore. When we were growing up, there were books we used to read, how to make friends, how to meet people, because that was what was in vogue, meeting people and knowing their hobbies, learning new languages, traveling, seeing places. But these days, people are so hooked on their phones. Even in homes, you see parents pressing phones, children are trying to get their attention, parents are busy on their phones. Such is sadness, and we have to actually talk about it because it's like a virus, it's eating in slowly, and it's going to cause a big problem if we do not do something about it. So, what can we do about this problem called social media? I won't ask you to totally cut off from it because people who are addicted to a thing, if you just ask them to stop, like people who are addicted to drugs, they call you cold turkey. You know, just take the drugs away from them. It might work for a few days, but once they see that drug, they will take a whole lot of it again. So, like social media, if I say cut off, stop using social media, the day you get access to Facebook or Instagram, you're going to spend hours binge watching or whatever you've missed. Okay. What our advice is, what I've been doing for a while now is give yourself a time frame. Say you come back from work, you're tired, you want to relax. Say for 30 minutes, let me check on what's happening. Let me just go on social media, check on my pages and all that. For 30 minutes between 6 and 6:30 p.m. when you're back, you just go on social media, check, check, check. Once it's 6:30, the alarm goes off. Exit the app. Close the app and exit it. That's learning self-discipline. Then you ask yourself, or you ask me, what will I do with the remaining time? Won't I be bored? Well, it is time for you to get new hobbies. I'm a proof that this works. In the past 10 days, I've been filming YouTube videos every day, creating content, inspirational, motivational content to put out on my YouTube channel. I've been so engrossed in this task that I don't remember when last I binge watched on my favorite creators on YouTube. Previously, every day as I return, I will check on Chiri Abang, Tolulope Solutions, Ezine Zara, what's going on, what are they posted, what do they have to say, what's happening. But because of time limitations, once I get back, I want to write scripts for a new video, I want to film the video, I want to edit. When I'm done with that, I want to sleep, attend to my kids, cook for the house, do other stuffs I have to do. So I'm a proof that getting new hobbies will limit your screen time. Leave the house, plant a garden, write a journal, take a walk, make new friends, learn swimming, learn how to ride a bicycle, learn how to drive a car, do something different. Go to an orphanage home, spend time with the elderly, mingle with your world. When you are trying not to miss out on trending issues, you are actually missing out on life. People are enjoying their lives around you. You don't even know what's happening because you are engrossed in your phone. In a hall full of people who could help you achieve your dreams or goals in life, rather than walking up to them, gaining self-confidence, learning how to introduce yourself to strangers, you are pressing your phone. You can see how passionate I am talking about this because I've seen firsthand how social media can make a person lose their self-esteem. People hide behind their keyboards and their phone tabs to hurl insults at other people, but when they see them in real life, they can't even hold up a conversation. Social media is good. Of course, you're watching me right now on social media, but everything that has news can also be abused. We should learn to be moderate. Moderation is key. Be moderate in your use of social media. Just like sugar is good to keep the body active and give the body energy, an abuse of sugar or overuse of sugar can lead to diabetes and problems. So is social media. It's sweet, but it's also addictive. Be moderate in your use of social media, and I'm very sure you will not live to 90 years old to regret spending over 300 months on social media. Thank you for watching this video. I would love you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not, tell me in the comment section what did you love about this video. See you again. Bye.